Hello, Silver Knights. I'm your school president, David Ronaldo. Shortly, you will be voting on the representatives for the Student Government Association. Some will represent your class directly, and others will represent the entire school on the executive board. One thing remains true about all your votes. The candidates should have your best interests at heart. I urge you to keep this in mind while making your decisions. Vote for candidates that you believe will represent what it means to be part of this school and who embody the virtues of a Silver Knight. Your decisions will be instrumental to your next year here at Jose Marti MAST 6 through 12 Academy. Vote for someone that you believe will fight for you, will listen to you, and be mindful of all your concerns. In other words, trust someone that you believe will be a great leader, not just the friendliest. I hope this message helps you cast your vote to the best of your ability. Good luck next year, and I wish all the candidates the best of luck. Thank you.
Senior breakfast, prom, graduation, these are the events we've been dreaming about since freshman year. And if we want these events to actually happen, we need someone to manage the money. That's where I come in. My name is Sofia Camargo, and I'm running for class treasurer because I want to make sure we can all have a senior year we'll never forget, without worrying about where the money's coming from. I'm dedicated, a fast thinker, and love to stay organized. But more importantly, I care about making sure we get the most out of our budget for all of the big events, whether it's prom, senior trips, or any other event we've been looking forward to. While we won't be able to fundraise this year, I'll get creative with the resources we have and make sure every dollar is spent wisely on what matters most to us. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So I'll make sure we have enough for those big events, but also plan for cost-effective fun that doesn't feel like we're cutting corners. I'll listen to your ideas, keep things transparent, and most importantly, ensure that our senior year is everything we've ever dreamt of. I want this year to be unforgettable, and I'll make sure we stay on track financially. So, if you want a treasurer who's organized and creative, I love your vote. Let's make our last year of high school one to remember. Vote Sofia Camargo for class treasurer. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Adrian Figueredo, and I believe I am the best candidate for 12th grade treasurer. I believe I'm the best candidate because I want to help create a memorable and successful senior year, not only for myself, but for each and every single one of you. Senior year marks the final chapter of our long high school journey, and it's known to be a time full of excitement, growth, and celebration of our entire education up to this point. From college acceptances to senior field trips, it's a year that should reflect all the hard work we've put in over the years. I want to make sure our class has the experiences and the resources necessary to make this year unforgettable. I believe I'm highly qualified for the position of treasurer due to my background in financial management, leadership, and collaboration. As finance director for the Heat and Heart nonprofit, I've gained valuable experience in fundraising, budgeting, and fund allocation skills that directly align with the responsibilities of this role. My internship at a law firm firmly helped strengthen my teamwork and communication skills while working with professionals outside of our own school. In addition, as co-president of 1080 STEM Club, I led my team to success, culminating in our participation at a national level, a milestone we're all truly proud of. Through these roles and achievements, I've learned how to manage responsibility, work effectively, and turn our own very ideas into action. I'm committed to using my experience and dedication to serve our class and ensure our senior year is the best school yet. Because truthfully, the class of 2026 all deserve it. Thank you.
Greetings, fellow classmates. To those who know me and to those who don't, let me introduce myself. My name is Gene Miranda, and I'm running for 12th grade class treasurer. My goal in this campaign is to get to know my fellow classmates and peers and to have a deeper understanding on what the needs are that want to be met in order to have the best and cheapest senior year ever. Since it is our senior year, we can no longer raise any money. However, I am very proud of the job our previous class officers, and specifically, shout out to our current treasurer, Santiago Rodriguez, for doing an amazing job in raising the money we have needed. My goal as senior treasurer is to manage our funds and spend in a responsible way in order to make all the events we will have as affordable as possible for everyone. My way of doing this is through student communication. I embody school spirit. I participate in numerous sports in the school, intramural sports, and I am a member of clubs such as the Spanish Club, Generation SOS, and SWAT. I am very big on transparency, and I know it is my duty to have conversations with my peers to know what field trips, events, and other fun activities are wanted and be a voice for my peers to get those events done. I'm a student just like you guys, and last thing I would like to hear is someone just talk about promises they can't keep. However, if there's anything I do promise, is that I will give my 110% to this position if elected. Allow me to be a voice for the wants of the people. It will be my honor to receive your vote for 12th grade class treasurer. Guys, remember, don't be mean, vote for Gene.
Let's get down to business. I'm David Bosch, and I'm running to be your class secretary because I genuinely care about making this year better for you. I'm not going to stand here and pretend I have all the answers or that I can magically fix everything wrong with school. I'm not a wizard, but what I can do and will do is put in the work to make this place just 1% better. And yeah, 1% might not sound like a lot, but it's the difference between things slipping through the cracks and things finally getting done. It means better planning, better communication, and making sure your ideas as a class don't just get written down, they actually go somewhere. As treasurer of Generation SOS, I've managed real budgets, helped plan events that made a meaningful impact. That experience taught me how to stay organized, lead with purpose, and follow through on what matters. Now I want to bring that same energy and dedication to our class, your class. I want to be the one who listens when no one else does, who keeps things from falling through the cracks, and who makes sure your voice isn't just heard, it's acted on. And above all, I want to make our senior year count. Not just the big stuff like prom, grad bash, but the little things too. The everyday moments that make high school feel like something worth remembering. So if you're looking for someone who gets it, who shows up, who follows through, let's make our last year 1% better. And I know you're all wondering what's in this briefcase. Let's see. Oh my gosh! Vote for Bosch.
Fellow Jose Martinians and class of 2026. My name is Brittany Hernandez and I'm running to be your senior class secretary. This year is our biggest and last, our senior year, and I want to make sure it actually feels like our year. Not just something we experience happen, but something we all help shape. I'm running because I believe every student should feel heard, involved, and excited to be here. We all have different ideas, interests, and voices, and I want to help bring those together to create events and moments that actually reflect us. Outside of school, I actually help run my family farm and small egg business, including taking care of goats and chickens. I've learned a lot through that responsibility. How to stay organized, solve problems quickly, and keep things running no matter what. I bring the same dedication and work ethic into everything I do. Inside of school, as co-captain of the dance team, I've seen what it looks like when people come together with energy and school spirit, and it's so vibrant and amazing. Whether we're hyping up the crowd at the pep rally or just putting effort into Spirit Week, those moments build connection, and I want to be part of more of them. If I'm elected, I'll make sure your ideas aren't just suggestions, they're part of the plan. Whether it's Spirit Week themes, senior activities, or fun surprises throughout the year, I want you to feel like your voice helped make it happen. So if you want a secretary who's organized, creative, and truly passionate about making this year unforgettable, vote Brittany Hernandez for senior class secretary, and let's make it the best one yet.
Hello, I'm Sebastian Puche, and I'm running for class secretary for the class of 2026. I believe I'm qualified for this position because I am responsible, competent, and fully committed to the things I take on. But more importantly, I'm running because I want to support our class and be a voice that connects the school, student government, and the student body through clear and consistent communication. Communication is a key part of any strong community, and the class of 2026 is no exception. It builds trust, keeps everyone informed, and encourages collaboration. I have demonstrated that I am capable to carry the responsibility of class secretary from my time in plastic-free cities, where I have learned multiple communication skills, and my time being a HIP PhD and collaborating with other peer health educators to spread awareness and information about serious health topics and to promote positive health behaviors. I want to build on the efforts of last year's class board, who worked together diligently to serve our class, and I want to help chase more ambitious goals than last year so we can make our final year more memorable. Again, I'm Sebastian Puche. I am passionate about the class of 2026, and I strongly believe that I can contribute to making our senior year the best one yet.
It is an honor to be before you here today as a candidate for the Vice President position for the class of 2026. Senior year is quickly approaching. With it comes college applications, big decisions, and of course, some of the most exciting events we've been waiting for, including grad bash, senior picnic, prom, and more. While I haven't held an official position before, I've always been dedicated to our class. Whether it was helping with hallway decorating or managing one of our biggest fundraisers, the Haunted House in 2024, I organized shifts, planned activities, and made sure everything ran smoothly. Not only did we raise money for our senior events, but we created memories we'll carry forever. Seeing everyone come together during that event is what inspired me to run. It made me realize how much I love organizing, and more importantly, seeing the impact it has on all of us. Beyond my commitment to our class, I have held extensive leadership experience. I have successfully led my own educational-based program where I managed attendance, track program information, and inspired over 50 members through my leadership. Additionally, I have experience as the Secretary of Nourishing Nations, a nonprofit organization where I have been responsible for maintaining records, ensuring smooth communication with businesses and partners, and bringing new and refreshing ideas to advance our message. I also manage volunteer assignments and events for Miami-Dade County Animal Services, where I train new volunteers and help them learn their responsibilities. Part of this class in 6th grade. I have met a lot of you that are listening to me right now, and I'm proud to say that I've learned a lot from each and every one of you. I want to bring all these experiences with me into this position. I see being vice president not only as having a position, but as a chance to advocate for the voices I grew up with, to advocate for you. With your support and my dedication, I truly believe that we can make our senior year unforgettable. Vote Alexia Loria for vice president. Let's make our final year magical.
Hello, my fellow classmates. Some of you may already know who I am, but if you don't, let me introduce myself. I'm Diego Rapallo, and I'm running to be your vice president for the class of 2026. Senior year is coming fast, and honestly, I just want to help make it worth remembering. Not just with events and fun stuff, but by actually creating a year that feels connected, exciting, and real. We've all made it this far together, and I believe we deserve a strong finish. I'm not here to overpromise, but I'm here to represent. I want to be someone you can talk to, someone who listens, and someone who actually acts on what we all want to see. Whether it's making sure your voice is heard or bringing in new ideas to keep things engaging, I'm ready to put in the work. I'm someone who believes in working with the cards you're dealt. Life won't always go our way, but I've learned that what matters most is how you respond. That belief has shaped the way I lead. It's why I serve as vice president of Generation SOS, where we focus on real conversations around mental health and supporting each other, and it's also why I help lead in Bible Club as a prayer leader, and why I post motivational and fitness content to push myself and others to grow and lead with purpose. I've learned how to stay grounded, be consistent, and keep showing up, and I'll bring that same energy into this role. If you want someone real, someone who's not here for a title but here to help create a solid senior year, then vote Diego Rapallo. Thank you for considering me for the role of Vice President. I'm anxious and excited about the possibilities that lie ahead, and I look forward to serving you with passion, integrity, and a commitment to excellence. And don't forget, more fun, less stress, vote Diego Rapallo for success.
I'm sure you've heard people say great minds think alike, but if our class group chat has taught me anything, it's that we all bring our own unique perspectives to the table. And while we might not agree on everything, it's those different viewpoints that actually make our class special. That's exactly the kind of leadership I want to bring as your senior class president, combining new ideas with a deep commitment to making your senior year truly exceptional. Next year is a big deal for all of us. After spending so much time at this school, our last one should be one we'll always remember. What will make the difference is turning our collective goal into a reality through consistent effort. During my 3 years serving as your vice president, I've already demonstrated this commitment to excellence. Together, we've raised over $17,500 for our class fund, money that will support our senior activities. I've also helped organize events that have become the highlight of our high school experience. From the junior ring ceremony that marked our transition to upperclassmen, to homecoming, to fall festival, and numerous other activities that have strengthened our class community. If you choose me as your senior class president, I promise to bring my full energy and dedication to this role every day. I'll be showing up early to meetings, staying late to finish projects, and putting in the hours needed to make our senior activities everything we want them to be. My experience in student leadership has equipped me with the skills we need to succeed. I'm solution-oriented, creative, and focused on getting things done. I've developed the communication skills to advocate for what our class wants and the problem-solving abilities to overcome obstacles. Most importantly, I've learned how to listen to all perspectives. This year is our year to leave a mark. The year where every tradition, every event, and every moment matters more because it's our last chance to experience it together. When you vote for me, you're choosing the kind of senior year you want to have. I'm offering one built on dedication, persistence, and the work ethic needed to create something special. I want our senior years to be as amazing as the class of 2026. Thank you, and I hope to earn your vote.
Guess who's back? Back again for a third time. Santi's back. Go tell a friend. I'm gonna get straight into it. If you want to have a fun and lit senior year, vote me as class president. As many of you know, I'm a very energetic and enthusiastic person. I care very deeply about who's MRT in our class, whether it's keeping us updated on everything in the WhatsApp group chat, pushing chocolate sales, or doing everything possible to make us have a cheaper senior year. I will speak my mind and communicate with you guys, and hear criticism and advice, and take it always into account. I have talked to all of you guys at least one way, shape, or form. I know all of you by name, and like I said, all of you guys my friends and treat you as such. I want to have a fun-filled and golden freaking year. I have spent plural years in SGA, and I plan on leading us this year and keeping a reputation as the best class in Jose Marti MAST history. I'm dedicated, I got more passion, more school spirit than anybody. I'm just overall the best choice. My plan for senior year includes a bunch of senior skip days, senior week, and making life enjoyable as possible for everybody. And if you think, man, what's this guy talking about? He has no school spirit. I want to let you guys in a little secret. I have been Marty the Knight for the past year and a half. I do a lot for this school. Through all the sweat and exhaustion, I always show up and show out for our school. Finally, let's go fast like Sonic, get that coin like Mario, smash the competition like Donkey Kong. If you haven't made a mistake the past 2 years by voting me, you won't make one this time by voting me again. You'll have a voice and help me spread it. Vote Santiago Rodriguez as class president of 2026, and remember, it's time well spent to make me president. Let's go!